Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris, and I'm the Batman statue collector right here on YouTube. And today I want to talk about a brand new piece from Prime One Studio. This is the Darkseid on Throne. This is part of that Throne Legacy series. Holy moly, this thing is massive, and it is up for pre-order right now. I have the links down below if you're interested in checking it out, but I knew you'd want to see my thoughts on this piece, and I also want to hear your thoughts at the end. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check it out. Again, a Darkseid 1/4 scale piece, Throne Legacy, Prime One Studio. All right, guys, so here we go. And again, a Darkseid quarter scale from Prime One Studio. This is based on the art of Carlos de Ada, which is very exciting. And this piece is going to be massive, like I said. And it does have some bells and whistles to it with this Throne Legacy series. There's LED light ups, there's multiple swap outs if you get the deluxe version. And if you are a Darkseid fan, this one might be a must-have for you. Now, of course, there have been other versions of this character done very well, comic book style, but this is just another different comic book style. It's definitely a stylized look. It's definitely a little different than some of the other things that we've seen. So, again, if you collect him, I think you're going to want to pick this one up. Now, the price point, I'm going to get right to it, $15.99 for the regular, where you get only one portrait, but you get multiple portraits and swap outs at an $18.99 price. So $1,899 USD. And again, you might be saying, Chris, this is a quarter scale, almost $2,000. Yes, it is. But I know that it is a really large piece, so that might help justify some of the costs. And of course, the shipping is going to be crazy as well. Love that portrait, by the way. Definitely one of the DX bonuses right there. So again, price point, we can argue about it forever and ever, but it is what it is. And so we either pay it or we don't. And I think a lot of people are paying with their wallets right now, and or voicing their opinions with their wallets for sure. And so, again, I am curious as to what you think of the price point on this one. But again, I do think it's going to be sizable. I think it's going to be heavy. So I think the price point is probably justifiable on this one. But I am curious as to what you guys think. Now, again, the regular is going to have only one portrait. It does have the LED illumination, which is really nice. The back of the base, as you can see here, which is a piece of art in itself, it lights up. His eyes light up, and also I believe the mother box also lights up here. Yes, so these three elements right here that we see are the things that light up on this particular piece. And so I think that's cool. I think that also helps justify a little bit with that $15.99 price point. But I think he looks really neat. This is one that, of course, I would not add to my collection. I don't have any interest in this one personally, but I do think it looks cool. I do really like the Sideshow piece, and so if you already have that one, this one again might not be one that you want to add. But I do think the paint applications look good. You know how much I love Prime One Studio. Everything that I get in hand, I've loved. Especially sculpt and paint. And so I have no doubt that this one's going to turn out really nice. I think it's going to be a space heater or a space eater. Sorry, it's cold in Kansas right now. It's definitely a space heater needed, but space eater for sure. 25.5 inches tall for him. But as you can see, he's quite wide and just bulky. He's just massive. So this one is going to take up a lot of room in your collection. The deluxe here, you could see kind of all the different things that you're going to get. You're going to get those little stands. All the different swap out portraits. I really like where he's kind of got his arm up on his leg. I think a lot of us sit that way sometimes, so I do like that. I think that's a cool look. And again, look at all these different portraits. It's really neat. I just think they did a really nice job of capturing different feels, different emotions, which again is so great when you have a statue like this because you can change it up. A lot of you know I just got the Joker Say Cheese from Prime One. I love that I can change out the different portraits because it gives it a completely different feel every single time. And if you are bored with it after a month, switch it out. You get a whole new statue. It is so brilliant that Prime One does this so well. And I think that this one in particular has so many different emotions, so many different face change outs, including this one, which again is the bonus. And I think this one is the coolest of them all with the smoking eyes. I think that's really well done. And again, it just gives it another feeling. It tells more of a story, which I think if you are a statue collector, you love storytelling. You love the stories that come from these beautiful pieces of art in 2D form. And now we have, of course, 3D form. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. Again, we can argue back and forth about the price. prices continue to go up. That's not going to change. Prices haven't come down. I don't think they'll ever come down. I think they're still going to continue to cater for those super collectors that are going to spend this money. They're more worried about those collectors than I think some of the other collectors. But there is a nice variety right now in the statue collecting community, so there's still stuff that you can get. But yeah, this one's pricey. Again, almost $2,000 for the deluxe for a quarter scale. And that's where we're at in 2023, going into 2024. But I think this one is super cool. Like I said, so many different great portraits. Again, I think all the aesthetic of this piece is neat. Again, it is just a throne, so some of you might find throne pieces boring and would rather have something more dynamic. But I know some of you out there that watch this, you are throne collectors. You've collected thrones over the years. And Prime One is really all in on this Throne series. Like they're doing the Poison Ivy. They've done Batman. They're going to do a Superman, a Del Auto Superman. And so, yeah, it is what it is. But I do think that there's a lot of good value here. Again, I do feel like for this price point, it is a lot, but I feel like he's so bulky and heavy that I think the price might be justified on this one. But again, I am curious as to what you guys think. And I, as always, would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments down below. But again, as you can see, a lot of different swap outs for the deluxe version. I think I like the mother box. I really like this pose with his arm up like that. I think that's just a cool look. Something a little different. Him reaching out is cool too. And that's what's great about it, is that you have a lot of different options. And I think it's worth buying the deluxe on this one, if you're asking my opinion. Because you do get so many different options than just the regular had just that one option. And so I think, again, to me personally, I think the deluxe is definitely worth the dollar amount because you are getting so much with it. But again, it's always subjective. But 360 look here, Darkseid on throne, Prime 1 Studio, 1/4 scale. Look at that. I like that. I think that's really cool right there. But anyway, I'm curious as to what you guys think. Can't wait to read your comments. Wowzers, this thing is absolutely massive, and I think the shipping cost is going to be really massive too, because that throne is really, really big. But I want to turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think about the throne pieces in general? I do feel like sometimes there's certain characters that it fits really well with, but there's certain characters that maybe not so much. So what do you think about Prime One's direction, where they're doing a lot of these thrones in quarter scale? I'm curious as to what you guys think about them so far. Obviously with Batman, there's a Superman coming, a Del Auto Superman. There's that Poison Ivy. What do you guys think about the throne series in general? I'd love to hear it. And also, what do you think about this piece in general as well? Is it something that you're going to pick up, or do you have other versions that you already have that you like better? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, thank you for checking out my reaction, my thoughts, and I would love to hear yours as well in the comments down below. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week. A lot of great content coming up this week as well. So again, thank you for your support and for tuning in video after video. I cannot do this without you. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Now chill. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.